It's Week 6 of the NFL. And up next is Darius Slay.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Here come the Cardinals, and it is Kyler Murray from Oklahoma who leads them out.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
Singletary to get the drive started. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 23 carries, 111 for yards, and a touchdown.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
Murray going to try to throw on third down. Looking for Ertz, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
The numbers for Sanders last week: 16 carries, 84 yards, and a touchdown. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Hurts. And Sanders has got it complete.
And as we discovered and talked with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders. And he gets halfway there from the 6. On a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Hurts to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go. You're still our leader.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Murray. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Murray going to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But when the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a 1st down. Throwing is Hurts. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. 4th down now after a loss of 2. And a nice play there defensively. And this is a new acquisition, Charles. You and I were talking about it pregame. Just signed as a free agent earlier this year. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line stand. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. A nice run there, 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. On the handoff. And oh, he coughed it up. But I think a Cardinal was able to gain possession, yes. So they will hold on to the ball.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
Play action. Now it's Murray. And complete to Zach Ertz. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Throwing now is Murray. And that is incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
They will run with Singletary. Room here to run. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Play fake. Murray. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
The Cardinals at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Murray now to throw. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray, a 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Cardinals go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
The point after is good, and we are tied at 7. That time a 9-play drive, and the play that polished it off was the touchdown run by Kyler Murray. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
They go play action with Hurts.
He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Second and 5 now.
Hurts
trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
picked up by Marco Wilson. And the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he'll be brought down at the 27. 4 yards remain for second down. Now Murray. And that'll be incomplete.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half, because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you get the ball back, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021? That's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
This offense returns to the field, and a former Penn State star, Miles Sanders, we're going to look at him.
And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think they should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Hurts.
He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. He'll drop to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. And this one is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Pass complete on the out route to Beckham. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And that is incomplete. That close on 3rd down. I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
That's caught inside the 20.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. They'll run here with Singletary. And they'll get him down right around the 16.
Michael Walker there to bring him down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw here complete into the hands of Ertz.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And 3rd and 8 now. Murray now. Hard throw, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And
Byron almost with the interception.
Nearly intercepted on the sideline, but it's incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. He finds his target. Beckham. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. On 1st down, Hurts. Complete. Smith has it. Finding room at midfield. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. It's caught by OBJ. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll start our tour out in the City of Angels, Los Angeles. And those two are tied up as they play the 2nd quarter. From there, let's get over to the Rockies and check out the Broncos at home in Denver. And it's the visiting LA Chargers who are out in front. Keenan Allen up over 100 yards receiving with 2 touchdown grabs. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Joe Burrow, 2 touchdown passes as his guys remain unbeaten. Time now for a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Eagles. And despite the fact that they're down on the scoreboard, they were able to have some success throwing the football in that opening half. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, we check out their numbers on the ground as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the second half. Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football at State Farm Stadium. And for the call, let's head back out to Glendale and hand it over to Brandon Gott.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
And that's complete to Sanders. Call it a gain of a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. He continues to deliver a 1st down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. From the gun, it's Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. They'll try and run right on the option. Oh, what a move. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and it moves the sticks. Hurts fumbles it. And the offense is able to pounce on it inside the 5-yard line. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the 3rd quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustment.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. He's at the 50.
Let's go. Let's go. Jalen Hurts fumbles it 2 times in a row. Trying to do too much, guys. Philly was trying to do too much. Great open field speed right there. And we are putting it on the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm actually surprised. I thought Philly was going to run all over us and pass all over us. They have an 89 rated offense. They have the best receiver room in the entire NFL. A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and Odell Beckham. With the exception of probably Las Vegas, because they have D-Hop and and Adams. But, man, this is awesome.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. And that last possession,
yeah, Philly's just not having a good day.
You were in the midst of a very strong drive.
They're not looking like their normal self.
You're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
65 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Hurts sets up to throw it. It's caught. Smith. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts.
Jalen should have tucked that and ran.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. So here are the Cardinals to take over. They were winners a week ago over the Bears, and they lead things here as well as they start this drive with a 1st and 10. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Murray. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. That's complete over the middle to Anderson.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
On 1st down, they stick with Singletary. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th. They go right back to Singletary. And he's going to take this close to the 1st down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 25.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to start one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. It's caught by Sanders. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They wind up losing a couple.
Love that 1-2 punch. Durant and Broughton are both out of LSU. Love this. Love it.
Throwing is Hurts. And this is caught. It's Brown. And past the 40.
What a catch.
Before he's out of bounds. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle him almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll try and run for it with Sanders.
And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Hurts.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Hurts. He's got room at the 30.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 28.
Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. On 2nd and 7, Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Odell Beckham.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Elliott good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Right back to Singletary on 2nd down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Murray to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Singletary again. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Down to a knee. Here's the Cardinals look to let the clock roll. Down to a knee goes Murray as that will just about wrap this thing up.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road. but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened.
And that was absolutely awesome.
A huge win.
Great performance. Jalen Hurts, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception.
They get their record up to 4-2. And they'll get another home date next week as the 49ers will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8.
That was absolutely awesome. We stopped the stacked wide receiver room with Odell Beckham in that 89 overall Philly offense. But they had a bad day today. They just weren't playing like themselves. And we took complete advantage of that. We caused them to make some costly turnovers. And we controlled the ball well in the trenches. So I think we played really well. All right, guys. See you next week versus San Francisco.